There's one place on Google Maps where a single painted line in the desert can get you shot on sight. No trial, no warning shot. For over 50 years, the United States government refused to admit this place even existed. Not even presidents were briefed on everything happening inside. This is the real story of Area 51, and it's stranger than any conspiracy theory you or heard. Welcome back to Landmark Legacy, where every monument has a story it never told. 1955. The CIA needed a place to test a plane so advanced, so secret, that no one could ever know it existed. They chose a dry lake bed in the Nevada desert called Groom Lake. Remote, surrounded by mountains, over 80 miles from Las Vegas. On official maps, that patch of land was simply blank. No roads, no name, nothing. The aircraft they were hiding was the U-2 spy plane, built to fly higher than any jet on Earth and photograph the Soviet Union from the edge of space. If the base leaked, the entire Cold War spying operation could collapse. So the government did something unusual. It didn't just classify the base. It refused to even confirm the place existed at all. Here's something most people don't know. Many early UFO sightings across Nevada in the 1950s and 60s weren't hoaxes. They were real aircraft. The U-2 flew at over 60,000 feet, higher than any commercial or military plane at the time. Pilots who spotted its silver body catching the sunset light had no idea what they were looking at, because nothing like it was supposed to exist. They reported it as an unidentified flying object, because to them, it was. Then came something even faster. The A-12, a plane that could fly over 2,000 miles per hour. So fast, its titanium skin literally glowed from the heat. And in the 1970s, Area 51 tested something even stranger looking. The first stealth fighter, the F-117, an aircraft so oddly shaped that anyone seeing it fly at night could easily mistake it for something otherworldly. The government didn't need aliens to explain these sightings. They simply let people believe what they wanted, because the real explanation was classified. But the alien legend didn't start at Area 51 at all. It started in 1947. Roswell, New Mexico, hundreds of miles away. A strange object crashed on a ranch. The military first called it a flying disc. Then they quickly corrected themselves, said it was just a weather balloon. Decades later, declassified documents revealed the truth. It wasn't a weather balloon, but it wasn't an alien ship either. It was Project Mogul, a top-secret program using high-altitude balloons to detect Soviet nuclear tests. But by the time the real explanation came out, the alien story had already taken on a life of its own. Area 51 got pulled into that legend in 1989. A man named Bob Lazar went on television. He claimed he had worked at a facility near the base called S4, reverse engineering a crashed alien spacecraft for the government. His story spread instantly, but investigators could never verify his claimed degrees from MIT or Caltech. And to this day, no hard evidence has ever confirmed his account. Still, Lazar's claims are the single biggest reason Area 51 became linked to aliens in the public imagination, more than any other event in its history. Area 51 isn't guarded by regular soldiers. It's patrolled by private security contractors. Locals nicknamed them the camo dudes. Unmarked trucks appearing out of nowhere the moment someone gets too close to the perimeter. Warning signs along the boundary state clearly that the use of deadly force is authorized. This isn't an exaggeration for tourists. It's real federal law, backed by a restricted airspace zone that no aircraft, no drone, no civilian is allowed to enter. For decades, the government wouldn't even confirm the base's name in official documents. Presidents received briefings about its programs without ever using the words Area 51. It wasn't until 2013, through a Freedom of Information Act request, that the CIA finally released declassified documents naming Area 51 directly for the first time in history. 60 years of silence ended by a single piece of paper. 2019. A joke on Facebook spiraled out of control. An event titled Storm Area 51, They Can't Stop All of Us. It invited people to run into the base together to, as the post joked, see them aliens. It was meant as satire. But within days, over 2 million people had signed up. The government took it seriously enough to issue public warnings. The Air Force reminded the public that the base was an active military installation. That deadly force remained authorized. In the end, only a couple thousand people actually showed up near the base. Most simply gathered at nearby festivals for photos, music, and memes. Nobody stormed anything. But the event proved something important. Even in the age of satellites and information, Area 51 still holds a grip on public imagination unlike almost anywhere else on Earth. So, is Area 51 hiding aliens? There has never been verified evidence that it is. But is it hiding secrets? Absolutely. Just not the kind Hollywood imagined. For 70 years, Area 51 has been the birthplace of the most advanced aircraft in American history, tested in total secrecy, explained away with silence instead of lies. Maybe that's the real twist. We didn't need aliens to make this place mysterious. The government did that, all on its own, simply by refusing to say a single word. If this made you question what else the government has kept quiet, hit subscribe, because at Landmark Legacy, every episode uncovers another secret hiding in plain sight.